Well, everybody, welcome back to Cruiseman's Garage at EICMA 2023 here in Milan, Italy. I'm in the Parts Europe booth. We got show chrome somewhere up here. You can see it there. And this is day 4. It's Friday, and it's going to be insane today with people. It was insane yesterday, but I think today's going to be even more insane.
Welcome to Milan, Italy, and EICMA 2023. This video is sponsored by Cruiseman's Garage Maintenance Video Series and Showchrome.
I'm going to take a quick walk around Hall 22 here, maybe even over into Hall 24, just to give you an idea of what's going on here. Huge motorcycle show, as I've said before. So let's take a walk, see what's going on. Here's the Öhlins booth. For those of you that are race suspension oriented, they've got some nice displays here of their front end suspension, rear end suspension, high end components. For those of you sport bike riders that really demand some high quality, got a nice Ducati Multistrada V4 here on display with the Öhlins shocks installed. Very cool. Here's another brand that I do not believe we can get in the United States, SWM. They got a pretty cool little side hack going on over here. Look at this. Watch out, you're all. Pretty interesting. I wonder if it's got the flat twin cylinder. No, it does not. It has a, looks like a parallel twin. Kind of cool looking though. I'm assuming this is probably a Chinese brand. They have a variety of models. Yeah, there's a whole world out here of motorcycles that if you live in the United States, you never get to see, you know nothing about. And all of these bike manufacturers, are allowing people to sit on the bikes. They have their version of an electric bike here, trail bike, very cool looking. Okay, we got companies that are selling riding jeans here. Again, this is another brand I do not think we can get in the United States, or I've never heard of it. I think you can actually purchase these things here too. Another brand, KXD Pro. Know nothing about it. Mostly looks like ATVs. They do have a couple of dirt bikes over there. I believe most of these are Chinese brands. There's a lot of Chinese brands here that you guys and me have never heard of. Vogue or Vogue, I don't know how you say it. Almost sounds Italian. Let's check out what they've got over here. It's a very nice booth. Once again, they got the beautiful models. Maybe I need a Vogue or Vogue. And nice looking bikes too. Good looking adventure bike there. Never heard of it. They've got their version of the electric bikes as well, and scooters over there I see. Never heard of. In Moto. Looks like they're focusing on the electric market. Sure, it's a Chinese brand. They've got some scooters. Nice looking. You know, nice, good, you know, the quality looks good from the outside. Right across from them is Shad. Some of you are familiar with Shad. You can buy these in the United States. These are your top boxes, saddlebags. For those of you that ride bikes that you have to add a top box to your bike or saddlebags. They have a full line here. Beautiful booth with their newest models. Little tank bags. Here is a Honda Transalp outfitted with some Shad plastic adventure bags. Kind of a carbon fiber looking top box, really nice with built-in turn signals. Here's you got the GS with their GS style bags and top box. Pretty classy looking. Nice top box here with a nice backrest for your passenger. Really high quality stuff. Okay, here at the Triumph booth, let's go check it out and see what Triumph's got going on. I love this Speed Twin. I think that is a super sexy bike, 900cc, beautiful paint job, very retro, cool bike. I'd love to review one of these. I also love this Scrambler 1200. Would love to review one of these. Here's another one over here in orange and black. I just think these are super hot looking bikes. Also want to review one of these Bonneville T120s. I'm just a real fan of the retro look, and I love the brown seat. Love that. Triumph Tiger. A lot of you have asked me about the Triumph Tiger, and am I going to review one? You know, if I could get their attention, get them to send me a bike. Very impressed with the Triumph I reviewed last year. That is a very, very nice outfitted bike. Top box is locked up, as you would probably expect. GT Explorer edition of the Tiger. Beautiful bikes. Got the Triumph bobber here. Wouldn't be my style bike, but I sure appreciate the look. And then here's the Rocket 3R that I reviewed last year on the channel. A little bit different color scheme, which I really like. Very, very, very cool bike. Super fast bike, surprisingly smooth, surprisingly controllable and predictable. It's not overwhelmingly scary to ride. I thought it was going to be scary with a huge engine.
There was a lot of interest in the MV Agusta booth, of course, being an Italian brand here in Milan. Obviously, a lot of interest. Look at the styling of these bikes. They're just, there's nothing to compare with MV Agusta. I mean, they're like works of art. They're really one of a kind, just amazing. And they had the, I think it was the Super Veloce on display on a turntable. And they weren't letting anybody get near that. In fact, it was actually hard to take pictures of and get video of. I think this is the Super Veloce, but the exhaust is different. It's under the seat. That's a little different than what they show on the website.
The other day I did find the Insta360 booth. I was able to speak with their media influencer person, and I'm hoping to get a couple of their products into review. As many of you know, I use an Insta360 X3 on some of my videos. They've got a nice little booth set up here. And in fact, this is the lady I spoke to the other day, Lexi. How are you doing today? Lexi, we met the other day. Yeah, good to meet you. I'm just vlogging and getting some, you bet. So hopefully we can get some more of their stuff into review. They got some cool products. Moto IT, have no idea what that is. But I do know what Suzuki is. We've been to their booth before. It's always packed. I'm loving the new V-Strom. And very, very popular. Everybody's coming by and sitting on the V-Stroms. I love the yellow and blue. I just think it's really cool. I also like this gray one over here, this silver one. But you can just see how popular they are. And what's interesting is I've noticed their seat vinyl looks very similar to what's on the Goldwing. And I've seen people getting on and off these bikes for the last 4 days. And I'm not seeing the problem on these seats with scarring that the Goldwing has. In fact, I'll take a look at this one right here. Yeah, it looks perfectly clean. I'm not seeing any issues with the, see what I mean? There's one little scar there and over here. So I guess it's not perfect, but for a motorcycle that people have been getting on and off of for 4 days, probably 300 or 400 people, it's not as bad as a Goldwing would be. Okay, we're gonna walk over to another hall and see what we can see in hall number, I think it's number 15. Another group coming in over here. Wow, it's just, can you imagine the number of people? Boy, things have sure changed since COVID, haven't they? We'll start over here in 13. Has anybody ever heard of Astemo? Sounds Italian. Ooh, I like that. I like that seat. It's a kind of a velour. Very nice looking. And here we are at the Honda booth in Hall 13. We're going to go take a look at the new Goldwings. I've been here before. You may have seen it in one of my other videos. Always super, super crowded. Hard to get to see anything. They got some pretty cool stuff. Let's take a look. They have a display over here talking about the Honda E-clutch. I'm not sure what that is. It's another one of those really huge booths. Just too much to see. And I don't know which of these models are sold in the US. I think they have a lot of European models here. 2024 Honda Goldwings on display. They only have 2 of them. They have the Tour model and they have the Bagger model over here. And they're getting quite a bit of attention. A lot of people lined up to check out these models. How do you like it? Is it comfortable? It's pretty nice, isn't it? I'm sorry? The most comfortable. As you can tell, this has the blacked out front fork, the blacked out wheels, blacked out engine trim, blacked out exhaust. I believe this is the European dark gray two-tone color. Disappointed that I didn't get a chance to see the new white. This is another model I don't think they sell in the US. Kind of reminds me of the ST1300. Very nice looking bike. This might be the NT1100. I'm not sure. I don't see any badging on it anywhere. There's another one over here. It's in a matte color. Let's see, it tells here what it is. Yeah, this is the NT1100 DCT. Very cool looking bike. Does not sell in the US, and that's a shame because I think it would be very, very popular bike. Has an electric windshield. That's the new Goldwing bagger in that kind of dark military but green that's kind of a matte finish. It's a two-tone. You got the black mirrors and the black garnish under the windshield, but then you've got the dark green. Really nice looking.
The Honda booth was massive. I think it was probably the largest display booth that I visited at EICMA. There may have been a larger one, but I certainly didn't visit one. It was loud, it was crowded. I didn't even realize that Honda made so many different models of motorcycles because several of these obviously are not sold in the US market. The first day I came to the Honda booth, I was looking all over for their mini motorcycles. I never could find them anywhere. And they were kind of hidden back in a corner, around the corner. I can't even explain it because the layout of the booth is so massive and kind of awkward. But I finally did find them. I wanted to see that new DAX that they're selling in Europe. I just kind of stumbled onto the mini motorcycle booth area. Here's the little Cub. There's the Grom. That's kind of cool looking. Looks like a little mini GS. And then there is the DAX. It's a little bigger than I thought it was going to be. And you couldn't get close to it. I finally did get a chance to sit on it. But look at the quality of that paint. That red metallic is absolutely beautiful. I wish they had that color on the Goldwing. Really nice fit and finish. I have kind of an emotional connection to this bike because I grew up riding a Trail 70 back in the late 60s, early 70s, so I kind of have an affection for this bike. I'm not sure if I'd buy one or not, but if they sell them in the US, I'd probably think about it.
Okay, I didn't see this the other day, the Zero booth. I'm going to go check them out and see if I might be able to talk them into getting me a bike to review. So I'd like to review a Zero electric motorcycle. I didn't know they had a sport bike. That's pretty damn cool looking right there. They got some cool looking bikes. They even got one set up for adventure touring. Look at that. Very, very cool. This looks like a Zero police bike maybe. That is massive. Look at the motor on that thing. I had no idea Zero made these adventure touring bikes. I'm loving these side bags and the top case. Looks like a very comfortable seat. Got a big ass motor in it. nice dash. I'm not sure what this compartment, maybe this is for charging, I'm not sure. So who knows? Well, maybe we'll get a Zero into review. How many of you guys would be interested in seeing a review of a motorcycle like this? I don't even know if they sell it in the US. That's the problem. I wish they would tell on the information sheets on these motorcycles what countries they're available in, because there's really no way to tell. How about Zontes? I don't even know if I'm pronouncing these things right. Have you ever heard of Zontes motorcycles? They got a whole line of bikes, big display here.
We can forget where we was.
Who knew motorcycling was this popular? Looks like a rip-off of the Honda Rebel, doesn't it? Very similar to a Honda Rebel. So my guess is it could be from a certain country. Who knows? Okay, now I'm moving over into Hall 15. And I'm going to see Wunderlich. I don't know how to say this stuff. I'm from Texas. But they make BMW parts, I believe. Accessories. Don't know that much about it because I'm not a BMW guy. But it sounds like something BMW would have. How about a Taljet? Obviously an Italian brand. There's a cool looking little bike. It's like a kind of a high performance scooter. Pretty slick. Pretty trick looking little scooter, isn't it? So I was by here a couple days ago, the Ducati booth. Man, I just love these bikes. I've always wanted a Ducati. I have absolutely no excuse to buy one, but they are, to me, they're just beautiful bikes. See if we can find the Multistrada. I think everybody wants the Multistrada. This is the Pikes Peak edition right here. Just, to me, the ultimate sport touring bike. Very cool. Here's their adventure touring model. It has the bags. Beautiful dash, beautiful electronics, adjustable windshield. It's not electric, but it is adjustable. Here's the Multistrada RS. They're not letting people sit on that one. How many of you guys out there own a Ducati or would like to own a Ducati? Put it in the comments down below. I'd love to know. Am I the only one? There's the Grand Tour Multistrada. That'd probably be more my speed. Love the looks of that bike. Really, really slick looking bike. Beautiful, just beautiful. Brembo has their booth set up talking about their brake systems. Arai helmets over here. Oh, here's Royal Enfield. I've been looking for Royal Enfield. They don't have a big sign up. I'm trying to get a Royal Enfield to test. In fact, I believe this is the one, the Super Meteor 650. I'm trying to get in to do a review of for my channel. And hopefully, before too long, we'll have one. I love their styling. I just love this retro look. I think it's really cool. Hi. Really, really nice. They got the kind of the military look going on here with this bike. I love the brown vinyl seat. I think that's pretty cool looking. I just think there's so much history with these bikes. And I love that they've got this retro thing going on. They've even got the Himalayan, the new one, or what Itchy Boots calls Himalayan. I call it Himalayan. I think this might be the new one. I'm not sure. Not sure if this is the new one or not. I think it is. Here's the two-tone Interceptor with chrome tank. Very cool. Here's a company, I think it's pronounced Elevate. I think they probably make these in Italy. Got a really nice workshop lift here. I'm going to ask them if they sell in the US, and I'm going to see if I can't get one to review. So I'm really glad that I stumbled onto this place, Elevate, because they make some very nice looking equipment. And from what I understand, the lady that I spoke with, she said they manufacture products for Ducati, Piaggio Group. So oh, I love this little toolbox too. Very cool. Very nice. Look at that. Very high quality. Ball bearings. Beautiful stuff. These lifts look like they are super first class. I love the fact that this one over here has the diamond plate that can be removed if necessary. Very high quality stuff. They make all kinds of shop equipment. It's not just lifts. Very nice booth. They make all the shop equipment, all the tool chests, cabinets. Even got the little rolling cart here. So this is high-end professional stuff. You can see here they've got the Ducati brand mentioned. I think they probably manufacture for Ducati some of their branded materials. So it's very, very cool.
Of course, I saved the best for last. I'm going to talk about these beautiful girls that were in many of the booths at EICMA. And, you know, like any guy, I'm attracted to beautiful women, and they really had some nice looking girls here. And it was, after 2 or 3 days, I really started to gain a lot of respect for what they do, because they have to sit on some of these thin sport bike seats for 8 to 10 hours a day, 4, 5, 6 days in a row. And it may look easy, but they're always having to smile and be pleasant. And it is tough to do. It was tough for me just to stand in a booth for 5 days. Honda, as you can see, had a much more conservative outfit for the girls. They had on the tight pants, but they had t-shirts, and some of them were wearing jackets, and it was just much more conservative, and I thought that was kind of nice. This lady at Ovale was super, super nice. Now, she let me take her picture, and I would always ask permission before I took pictures. This young lady that worked at the Suzuki booth was there every single day, and she was always smiling and happy and really interacting with the crowd, and just nice to see. It looked like she was really having a good time. The other model at Suzuki looked a little bit more reserved, a little more standoffish, you might say, but she was still pleasant and I think represented the brand well. So I think I'll just shut up and let you enjoy some of the beautiful models at EICMA 2023.
Okay, so I think that's about all I'm going to be able to see for today. I think I'm going to wrap this up, head back to my booth, and give Martin some relief. He's kind of working the booth by himself today without me there. So I'm going to go help him out, give him a break. And once again, thanks for joining me at EICMA 2023. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Hope you learned something. I'll be back in a couple of days, and we'll be back to making our normal videos that you all love and enjoy. So thanks for joining me at EICMA. Thanks to Showchrome and to Parts Europe for hosting me this week. And we will see you soon. Remember what I always say, ride often, but ride safe.